It's time for the talking to stop and the fighting to start. This should be good. I'm Todd Grisham. Next to me, of course, is Johnny Nelson.
It's going to be unbelievable. The fans, everybody around the world, the fighters. This is just one of those things.
It's time for our tale of the tape, Terence "Bud" Crawford. And the man he'll be facing, it's Roy Jones Jr. He tipped the scales at 72 kilos, 180 centimeters tall, with a reach of 188.
Nobody knows who's going to win. You can have an argument for the winner on both sides, but this is that fight. We'll be talking about this fight for years to come.
And here he is, Bud Terence Crawford, the undisputed lightweight champion of the world. He also can crack at welterweight, one of the best to ever do it. Roy Jones Jr., one of the greatest of all time, Pensacola's finest, an undisputed champion at 4 different weight classes.
I'm so excited for this fight. There is no nonsense here.
This bout is scheduled for 8 rounds of boxing. In the red corner, from Omaha, Nebraska, here is an acclaimed 3-division champion of the world, Terence "Bud" Crawford. Fighting out of the blue corner, from Pensacola, Florida, here is a middleweight, a super middleweight, a light heavyweight, and a heavyweight champion of the world, Roy Jones Jr.
These two have certainly talked the talk. Now they've got to walk the walk.
Todd, it's one of my favorite venues. All right. You can't get a better place to fight.
What a great venue and what a great matchup. Cannot wait for this one.
Good luck.
These athletes have been waiting a long time to square off. Here we go. They better start respecting each other's punching power. How about that time counter shot? Right when you think the pace will slow down, it picks up. Really good buzz in the air tonight. This crowd waiting for something special.
Can you imagine walking into this, Todd? Walking into an arena with such noise, people chanting your name. You can't even hear your cornerman whispering in your ear. I've been in situations like that where it can be terrorizing if you haven't got your wits about you.
Good counter punch. Nice exchanges from both men in this round.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I got to respect both of them. More than happy.
They're both trying for a knockout. Just misses with that left uppercut. Gotta let your hands go a little bit. It's okay to be aggressive now. Every time they drop their guard, they get caught. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. Talk about Crawford in that last round. From this moment forward, he cannot afford to lose another round.
You know, I've been in fights like that. When you're thinking, come on, Bell, ring away. You walk back to the corner like you've just seen the sun.
Come on, do you want to win this fight? Don't worry about that round. Don't.
Take him out. He's ready to go. He's absolutely...
What do we expect to see here in round 2? So the fight will continue. How do they turn things around?
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab, rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then Put the pressure on.
If you're a counter puncher, then basically you do the counter attack. You let them get their punch off first, and then you answer in kind.
They have got great ring IQs. Counter punches are the best.
By the way, the connect percentages have to be off the charts. They exchange punches. A very competitive round here so far.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. Just like a match made in heaven.
That hook was thrown with some bad intentions. There's a counter shot. Crawford's legs are all over the place. Job trying to back out of trouble.
Now they've got to wake up. They've got to get on the back foot, clear the head a little bit, then jump back into it again. It's all about the hustle. Get back on it.
That counter punch caught him clean. A very competitive round with 10. Whoa, wait a minute! Can you believe it? Roy Jones Jr. is on the back foot now. Talk about Crawford in that last round. After what we saw in that last round, it's pretty obvious who has the advantage here.
As long as they don't get complacent, you think this is too easy. If they keep this same kind of pace up, they've got this fight.
They're starting to make mistakes and switch it up.
Okay, I'm happy. I like that round.
Let's get it started in round 3. This fight has been very one-sided. What are we going to have in this round?
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
You couldn't write a script like this. This is like Rocky versus Apollo. Both want a highlight reel knockout. Do you believe what we're seeing? Beautiful counter shot. Catch and shoot. Punch, counter punch. A perfect counter lands. Straight right just misses. And he wasn't ready for that counter punch. Nice counter shot. Roy Jones Jr. in trouble. We almost saw a knockout a second ago, and now they're going toe-to-toe.
Defense, defense, defense is everything because they got shot once. They know they...
Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. Let's talk about Crawford in that last round. You know that bell was sweet music to his ears.
Needs a knockout without a doubt. Needs to go out there and think, right, you know what? Next round, you're getting it. You're going to get it. Kitchen sink.
Good? Good man.
Okay, now you're switching off. You're starting to make mistakes and you're switching off.
Right, that's beautiful. That's it.
Back at it in round 4. Well, they got battered last round. How do they turn their fortunes around?
This is one of those situations. You've just been hurt. You've got to get out there again. Be smart. Be sharp. Don't be a fool. Don't get suckered in. Make him fight your fight. Hold him, tie him up, just until your head clears again and your legs come back again. Because if you don't, he's going to pop you off.
Every time he throws a punch, a receipt is coming right back. Looking to land the hook. punching. The straight right just misses. You've seen all the famous boxing movies, the training scenes, the gym work. That's what it all boils down to. Who's going to have more endurance?
Midway through the fight, if you are tired, this can be the loneliest place in the world. If you cheated, now we're going to find out.
This has been a very competitive round between these two.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
He threw a punch and just got countered. And he scores with the counter. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. Nice counter shot. Every time they throw a shot, they get countered. Crawford is dazed. Talk about Crawford in that last round. That bell could not have come soon enough for this guy.
The bell, sometimes it can be the sweetest sound.
Get your mind back.
Nice round. Good round. I like that. I'm happy. Good man. Good.
Okay, focus.
Time for the 5th round. Off their stools and ready to go. Let's hope this round is more competitive.
That was a tough last round. Now you've got to make sure he doesn't put it on you, and that's what he's going to try and do. So tie him up, hold him, lean on him. Don't get drawn into a fight. Not yet. Not until your senses have come back.
That big hook doesn't land. That hook's blocked. A perfect counter shot. Nice counter. This fighter's sort of the death by 1,000 paper cuts approach. He'll hit you 1,000 times before you can land one.
What you've got to do, Tony, is anticipation. You've got...
Oh my word, down goes RJJ! I don't care how good your chin is, a punch like that, and you're going down.
I've got to see that again.
One, two, three, four. Listen to me. Are you okay?
The referee deems they can continue, but this might be a big mistake.
Oh, he can smell blood. Look at that. He's put him down once. He knows what shot works and where to land it. Then try and do it again. He's just not got to get trigger happy.
Deciding to let it all hang out here in this round. Well done with that counter shot. Looks like he's going to survive the round here, but just barely. Let's talk about Roy Jones in that last round. It's not over till it's over, but that knockdown is going to be huge.
To make or break a fighter.
Start sticking a few body shots in there.
Come on, do you want to win this fight? I need you to focus on what you're doing.
Great round, great round. Now relax, relax.
This is the beginning of round 6. His eyes look pretty clear here, Johnny. How do you think he's going to do after being knocked down in the last round?
What a knockdown. 1 minute. You need 1 hour to get over a shot like that. Now it's down to conditioning. Now it's down to mental strength and preparation. It's how you are going to deal with this.
Beautiful counter punch. Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. That counter shot lands. This fighter expending a lot of energy in this round. What do you think of what we've seen so far from these two boxers, Johnny?
Middleweights always gives us a class. If you've got two class middleweight fighters, you're in for action. I'm quite sure right now, if you know your boxing, there's a certain fighter, I would just say marvelous, but some fighters were unbelievable middleweight.
And they figure out the combination to this safe.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fighter is saying, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them more than happy.
Those counter punches have to hurt. Just misses with the right uppercut. Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. Not a lot of defense here at all. Straight right just misses. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. Let's talk about Crawford in that last round. Pretty dominant round there. Let's see how they respond here in the next round.
You can't leave it up to the judges. It's up to you as the fighter, and the cornerman's got to put a firecracker on that fight to get out there and get the job done.
That's a terrible...
Great work. I love that.
Here we go. It's round 7. Well, there's no doubt about who won that last round. Let's see what he has for us here in the next one.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Johnny, as you know, there's a fine line between being aggressive and being too aggressive.
The middleweights are the best you can ever come across. Obviously, the glamour weight is a heavyweight, but the middleweight is the size of the average man or woman. When you get in there and you're letting the shots go, you've got power, you've got speed, you've got pace. You can stand, you can dance, you can do everything. We can look back in history. You know the amazing fights at middleweight are ridiculous.
I gotta stop you here, Johnny, as we pick up the heat. Terence Crawford just got rocked. A true champion knows how to get out of trouble after they got into trouble, and it appears the onslaught is over, at least for now. Did you see that? Crawford in trouble. One punch away from getting the momentum back.
Bing Days now needs to steady the pace. Get the pace back to normal.
Nice counter punch right up the middle. Can't find a home in that jab. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. Roy Jones Jr., believe it or not, may want to take a knee here. Let's talk about Crawford in that last round. I promise you, all 3 judges here are going to give that round to you-know-who.
Dominance, without a doubt, make it look so easy.
Come on, switch on. Switch on.
Great round, great round. Now relax, relax.
Not when you go out there.
And there's the bell for round 8. Coming off that great round, let's see if they can build on momentum here.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Well, they're going deep into the gas tank on this round. Whoa! Lights out! It's over! This fight is done! And it's a one-hitter quitter. What a knockout shot. Let's take another look.
Shot from the gods, they say. A shot from the gods.
Are you okay? You're out.
Not many people would have predicted it, but we've got a knockout victory.
Oh, what a shot! What a shot! You see shots like that in the gym. At least for once, this is on TV. Thousands around the world saw that shot. They probably even heard it.